Hello everyone. This video is going to contain a lot of cussing.
What's wrong with these people, man? What's wrong with you? Get down. Just stay down, son. Since you don't want to recognize the real and speak the truth, just stay down, dude. Just stay down.
I tried to get in that positive stuff, for a while, and I'm still with it. I am so sick of this shit. I'm like, alright, we get it, right? We get it.
It's basic, okay? Mankind is afraid to face the music. Mankind is afraid to face the music. And that's the truth. On all aspects of life in society.
I'm ready for this shit to go down. I don't care if Jesus Christ the fucking self levitates down and tells me I'm doomed to hell for eternity. I'm cool with that because I'm ready to find out what the fuck's going on here.
Your blood, sweat, and tears is nothing but lubrication to this corporate machine. Alright? Once again, your blood, sweat, and tears is nothing but lubrication for this corporate machine. It doesn't matter, the beat goes on.
I'm sick of living in this fucking, feeling like these walls are closing in every fucking day, man. And I know I've done that get out in nature, do the thing and stuff, but it's constantly around me. It's constantly around me. And I'm just keeping it fucking real, because I know I'm not the only one feeling this.
Seriously, what have you established within this society? Because society really, in essence, when you came into this existence, living here in the United States that is, the system was already in place. I mean, number one, you had your monetary system. You had your two-party political system. You had your religious system, which is the corporatization of Christianity. You had your educational system. You had your prison system. So all these systems was already in place. But yet people are sitting back on their ass and acting like they established something. What have you established? I ask that question again. What have you established?
All the profiling that goes on the internet and YouTube and Google and all this surveillance state big brother shit. Do not buy into that crap, man. I'm not saying they're not doing it, but you do not buy into that crap. It's a scare tactic, man.
The system was made by the beast and for the beast. If you are comfortable within this current system, what does that make you? What does that make you? Something to think about.
They can profile me all day long. The only thing you're going to find is that I'm keeping it real. I don't want any of this garbage fucking agenda they got going on that's against me and that's against y'all.
I don't think mankind looks at themselves as being the beast. That's the problem. I mean, because you got what, a little bit of consciousness and some form of intelligence, higher intelligence, that makes you separate from the rest of the animal kingdom?
So do not buy into that shit. Do not censor yourself on here. I mean, don't go talking crazy shit. I'm not talking about promoting violence or, militia revolution. I'm not talking about that. I've done the Alex Jones thing. I've been through that phase, and I'm not saying he says lies, but that dude is there to scare the shit out of you and think that every time you turn around you're being watched. And who gives a fuck if you are, man? The only way that'll ever work is if it scares you. If everybody is just saying fuck that, there's too many fucking people. They're not gonna do shit. They're not doing shit.
So what gives you the distinction over the rest of the animal kingdom? Enter the Holy Bible. So we'll start with the Old Testament and really the book of Genesis, because the whole creation story, that's where it started, where it was all about mankind. Fast forward to the New Testament, right? And here comes Jesus.
Please do not buy into that crap. That's censorship, man. Self-censorship, which is the worst fucking kind. Please do not censor yourself, man. And please keep it real.
I mean, this is the master of the universe. Jesus could have been a unicorn. He could have been a walrus. He could have been a tiger. He could have been a killer whale. No, he came back as a human being. And that was all the evidence that the humans needed. Because with that understanding that God only son was a human being, that was enough proof and confirmation for humans to really believe that the earth and the universe was made for the sole enjoyment, fulfillment, and an advancement of the human race. Which is, of course, a lie. Which is, I mean, that's a serious lie. At the end of the day, that is a flawed thought process. Okay? And we know how that thought process came about.
Please don't do the choose love thing. Don't be like, I need to accept Jesus, because it's not about that, man. It's about keeping it real, man. I've sacrificed friendships because I just can't keep a phony relationship with anybody.
Your point of reference is man. My point of reference is the spirit. Your point of reference is earth. My point of reference is the universe.
People want change, man. They want change, but they don't want to sacrifice their movie night out. They don't want to sacrifice, the comforting, NASCAR race on Sunday. That's about the change, man. And to be honest with you, I'm ready for it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there's no need to go in circles here. Man is simply but a grain of salt to this planet, which is Earth. And the Earth is but a grain of salt to the universe. Because it's not about the physical plane, it's about the spirit. And I think people have to come to grips with that. That's what it is. You're going to have to take the good with the bad.
Real change is not going to come with the election of somebody like Ron Paul or any sort of piece of legislation that is passed. That's not going to happen, man. I'm not saying I'm welcoming chaos and insanity, but that's what has to happen at this point. It's so fucked up at this point. There's nothing sustainable about any of this crap. Any of it.
To have a true understanding of how things work, you first must understand how the universe works. The reason why we're so far down this road and path anyway is because it's a real lack of spirituality that was really brought to the table. There's no true spirituality.
This is a frustration video because I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of money. I'm sick of how money motivates every move we make. And think about that. Money is the motivator for everything you do and do not do. Why you don't go do this, or why you don't live here, or why you don't do that. It's because of money, man.
The universe is pure science, mathematics, and logic. And even if you don't like the results and the outcome of certain things, the math is always going to be there. The formulas is going to be there. So the truth is going to be there regardless of if you like it or not. That's just the reality of things, okay? So just something to think about.
Bottom line, don't buy into that fucking profiling censorship crap online. Who gives a fuck? Keep profiling. All you're going to find is a real motherfucker.
We understand what the beast is about. We see y'all for what it is. And let it be known. My flesh, my bones, you can have that. When I leave this place, when I leave this earth, that's something I've got to turn in. That's a given, But one thing you will not have, and that is my soul. You will never have that, okay? Now the sister may have yours. You may have sold your soul for riches. You may have sold out for these earthly pleasures. That's all you. But you know what? My soul, you'll never have it. You'll never have it.